Good morning, welcome back. We have finally made it to Ho Chi Minh,
Vietnam.
In Vietnam.
Woo!
Ollie spent another 3 days in bed, and then we got a 9-hour bus drive from Phnom Penh yesterday to get here. So we did have yesterday night, and our accommodation is really nice. But we just went out for some pizzas and proper food because Ollie has not eaten for a very long time.
It was unbelievable. First bite of the pizza, I closed my eyes. I just soaked it up, and it almost brought me to tears.
Yeah, it did. You took a pause, didn't you? Whoa. Trying to walk whilst doing this. So this is our first proper day. We're basically just gonna sightsee. We've got like old post offices, sort of like,
cafe apartments, which is where we're heading now. To get some coffees.
And hopefully some lovely food. A barmy probably.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll
all
keep
of
you
it.
with us.
We're happy to be here.
Yeah.
So this is a hot dog, nothing hot dog. We come to East and it helps. So it's a hot dog,
No.
Go on, you can do a better explanation.
So it was built in the 1960s, originally for like military personnel and things like that.
Yeah.
And then after the war and all of that, it used to house shipyard workers.
This was during the communist phase though, wasn't it?
This was after the war.
Yeah, which when they became communist.
Right. And then in 2010 it kind of turned into this cafe apartment thing.
Cool. And now it's become a staple of Vietnamese culture apparently. Or a tourist trap, but we'll find out.
So cool.
Oh, I suppose. Perfect, thanks so much.
Taste test.
So good.
I feel like this is going to be like our first proper coffee in ages.
Spanish latte. I don't know what a Spanish latte is.
I think it's sweeter.
Yeah, I'll take that for you.
I've already tried it, but yeah, it's good.
And then we're sat in an apartment, which is so cool. I wish you could kind of see. But
when they say District 1, it kind of makes me think of Hunger Games. And this is what... Was District 1 the best one? Yeah. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Welcome to the 5th.
shall I do quick facts for them?
Yeah.
For them, whoever they are. Its construction started in the 1800s by the French, and the theatre was opened in the year 1900 by the French to do plays and stuff, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an opera house, so to do operas. Uncle Ho himself. Uncle Ho.
Just come out of one market called Saigon Square.
Yeah, Saigon Square, yeah.
Ollie did some 10 out of 10 bartering for me.
I love it, I absolutely love it.
I got some more Calvin Klein pants because they're just more comfortable than the ones I bought with me. I mean Calvin Klein.
And they were like, well, I bargained them down to, she started at like 300,000 and I got her down to 120,000.
For 2 pairs.
Love it. She was being a little cheeky lady, she smiled at me at the end.
I'm surprised she didn't go, handsome boy.
Yeah, you're a handsome boy. I got that last night.
How much did we pay for 2 pairs?
£3.76.
For 2 pairs, which is probably, but they do look exactly like the ones I have at home, so I'm happy.
And now we're at the next market, which is a bit more of a touristy one, I think. It looks cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just saying it gives me the central market in Cambodia.
Yeah, Phnom Penh, yeah, similar. Yeah. This yellow, I think, is French colonial colour, isn't it? It's hot though. So we're just sitting and enjoying my mega Pocari Sweat, and so my shorts wore through in the chafy area, and this lovely lady here is stitching them up for me. We've just been keeping our eye out today to see if someone was here. So she's going to repair them. She's going to zigzag the seams back together and then put a patch over the back of it. And she's doing all of that, bless her, for £1.60. But I'm not going to pay £1.60.
Pay £2.
But yeah, brilliant. So we're just sat on our little plastic later.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't see it beforehand, but sterling job.
Brilliant.
You can wear this now, and they just did it on the spot for like 5 minutes.
Made us sit down. Oh, so cool. I love it.
Do those.
Office first by me. Good. Thanks.
Okay, that was a delicious sandwich. We found it on the way to go into one of the most popular ones.
So this is the Grab version, which is like Uber Eats, and then that's the tourist one. Bless him.
Thank God we didn't go there. Is that? That's not it. Is
No,
it?
that's not bad.
It's pretty though. Nice bit of calm in the middle of the city.
Do you want to make an effort? Wonder why he's... Yeah.
It's got the next history lesson. We're at the Grand Palace.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. What happened here? What was the major thing that happened here?
Oh, okay. So the fall of Saigon, which was after the Americans left Vietnam, the North came down and defeated Saigon, which is now Ho Chi Minh. And the key moment for the moment that people describe when they talk about the fall of Saigon is when one of these tanks here, it might not have been that one specifically, crashed through the gates of the Independence Palace, and Ho Chi Minh was no longer under control by South Vietnam. There you go.
There we are. Who needs to pay for a tour guide when you've got Ollie? So.
And Wikipedia. Martha, tell me what aircraft is.
Why are there crosses over the flags?
I've got no idea. One thing I find crazy is you look at a plane like this, and it's built at in the same time period that like early Volkswagen Beetles and Morris Miners were being built. Yet we could build these to bomb nations and kill. But yeah, mad technology, amount of money that put into defence. It could have been put into cool cars, eh, Martha?
Yeah.
Big enough for toothbrush. Okay, cut up.
So down here is bomb shelter it was built during the Vietnam War for the war commanders to come down, and the shelter can withstand a 500 kg explosion.
Oh wow.
An explosion. Yeah. Boom. That was Independence Palace. Done.
Completed it, mate.
Enjoyed it. We're trying to skim through things a little bit more at the moment.
We're not here for that long, so.
No, we're goal for the trip going forward. We're going to try and spend less time in the places that we're visiting,
and just try and push
see
a bit
good
more.
overview of it all.
Yeah.
Get a good feeling for it.
So we feel like we're going too slow, don't we?
Yeah, and also we got stuck in Cambodia for a while whilst I was
very ill.
Very ill. So
I feel like we're a week behind, almost.
Yeah, so we're going to try and rattle through things a little bit more. But you know, you've just read a book about the Vietnamese War. I'm just about to read it, and that's the best way to learn about it.
Well, to be fair, reading up on it online, you can go to some of the hospitals that they mentioned in the book. So
Can you?
might do that in Da Nang.
Oh, that's a good idea. Is it
there
in
was
Da Nang?
one in
Where was the
Saigon.
book set? Or is it all over?
She moves hospitals throughout things. So.
Right.
To the cool post office now, I think.
Bye everybody.
Bye. This is the post office.
So similar to the other French colonial buildings, it was built in the late 1800s and it was a post office. And there's Uncle Ho up there. Apparently it's
You're a
particularly well
hoe.
laid out. Such a fucking house. So yeah, pretty cool.
So everyone writes them.
Oh look, everyone's writing little postcards as well. I think I should do it. My parents know I'm not a card man. Take this as my card to you. Hello, mum and dad.
Good how much it is.
It's also still a functional post office, which is quite cool. It's not just a tourist attraction. Better Nick.
So, although it's completely scaffold,
You can see the side facade.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be almost like a replica or
Well,
based
what is it?
on
What is it? They don't know what it is.
What is it?
You haven't told them that it's a Catholic cathedral.
Oh, I didn't remember it was a cathedral.
That is a Catholic cathedral, again, built by the French. There's a bit of a theme here.
Yeah, the Frenchies were they were thriving in Saigon.
What was it called? No, what is it called? French Indochina. That's what Vietnam was part of during the French colonial war.
Here we are. There we are. We can see a little bit of it, can't we?
Yeah. The Notre Dame, the Notre Dame that didn't burn down.
Oh
Also a lot
gosh, yeah,
less
I forgot
impressive.
that happened.
Yeah, that was awful, wasn't it?
We're in a very successful day here. Shorts fixed, laundry done for £1.50. And now back home.
Off back home. This is quite cool actually around here.
Yeah. It's like B&Q, so.
Yeah. Like, it's called, I don't know, whatever it's called. It's like B&Q district. Like every single shop is selling something construction or hardware related. So like, look at that shop over there selling high vises and stuff.
Or lights.
Yeah.
Or signs.
Everything. They're like, people here don't go to B&Q, they go to B&Q town.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. What's this guy selling? LED lights. What about this guy?
More lights.
More LED lights and switches. So
And
yeah.
then these guys got all the people with all the sewing stuff.
Oh yeah, they're stitching like
Big
roof
pieces of
canopies
fabric,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Big thick waterproof stuff. So.
Right, time for a room tour.
This is MTV. Welcome to my crib. Shut up, that was horrendous. I hope you're all vomiting at home.
They've got a nice place to hang our clothes, a little telly in a fridge, bedroom, mirror. Then this is the bathroom.
It's kind of like inside outside vibes, quite cool.
Yeah, it is. It's nice.
And the burning question that everyone keeps, one, asking for, and two, taking the mick out of us for, is how much did we spend?
We spent £23 a night here actually, which
Quite spendy for Vietnam.
it's spendy for Vietnam, but we are in District 1, which is obviously the main district of a city. So
Yeah.
which has worked perfectly because we haven't had to get loads of grabs and things. We
Yeah.
could just walk to all the places we wanted to today. So.
And we booked it whilst we were in absolute desperate need for
Comfort.
because I was dying still in bed.
And we were like, if Ollie's still a little bit ill by the time we get here, we still need somewhere that's going to be decent enough.
Yeah. So we've come back tonight, we've reset, and now we're just heading out for some Michelin recommended food, which should be fun. And we've also booked our next stop, so look forward to that in the next
Yeah.
video.
And what we're doing tomorrow as well. So, but
Oh yeah, we booked what we're doing tomorrow.
so we've done a little like useful hour at home.
Yeah,
booking,
we'll tell you
so-
about that in the morning.
Yeah,
We're
we
quite
will.
excited about it.
Right. Nice pre-dinner drink. What we found here, you can get a nice IPA.
The craft beer seems really good.
Yeah.
And then I've had 2 beers now. It's so nice.
So nice.
Michelin recommended. Can't quite get these.
Here we are.
Woo!
Food itself, delicious.
Yeah.
But my god, they slapped it out. But it was a very small menu, so they just kind of go.
Yeah, it was a bit like McDonald's. Michelin recommended food.
It was delicious.
Delicious.
and cheap.
Environment was a bit cold, but
Yeah.
and it's absolutely wiped me out. Like, I am ready for bed now.
That's what it does. It's like a hot, warm ball of comfort, and then it
Yeah.
just makes you go to sleep.
We've
So
had like a can of beer and two beers, and now I'm ready for bed.
2 beers, 2 bowls of soup, and a little side for about 8 quid.
They are fantastic.
They are.
The footwork's incredible. Makes me wanna. We did have a little go, but not inside. Not inside. What is this, breakfast for tomorrow?
Breakfast for tomorrow. It's a fret.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
For you. Thank you so much. You're a lovely lady. See you again. Bye bye. Good morning. We are waiting for our tour bus to arrive and have been waiting for 45 minutes now. Still not here. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Today we are going to the Ho Chi tunnels, which are a series of tunnels that the Vietnamese dug during the war to like nestle themselves in and around the Americans, and you'll see on all war films that they fuck shit up with those tunnels. So we're gonna go do that, and hopefully we can shoot an AK-47 whilst we're at it, obviously.
I mean,
we slept all the way on the bus.
got off at 6:30 and we've just made it here at 11.
Yeah, and it's only an hour and a half drive, so we're like driving around the city forever. And then we went to this little thing. Smile.
Today you come over here, you can see on the queue you got a number 50, 60, 70, 20. You know why? That's why underground today, I still believe the tunnel available over there. You see? But then you go further.
Yeah.
Goes all the way down.
Yeah, for real.
Goodness sake. Forwards, remember. What do they call it? They call it the light at the end of the tunnel, don't they?
Yeah, see why.
Warm. Slowly bend your knee.
Bye.
Yeah, easy.
When you're up and down, thank you so much. And you know, if you want to get in from there, when you go down, remember, when you go down, like the guys, go straight, turn right. Okay? Yeah.
That's it?
Your t-shirt is not dirty yet. I'm worried. Later, your t-shirt.
How was that?
Okay, hello.
Horrible.
You know where we make. And during war time, we don't make this one. This is the new one. Before don't have. Ah, you see? That's why if you from that way, that's where you step down. And during war time, with this side of the tunnel, one day the US soldier they come over here. Exactly, no one would like to get in the tunnel. They will use bomb, poisoned gas, water, or hand grenade. Over there, 49000. That is the people were killed in this area, and we took them back there. 49,000 people, and maybe more.
Oh my god, it's getting smaller.
It's not. It's fine, don't worry. bit mushy. I sweat. So embarrassed. How was the tunnels then? What was that experience of the tunnels? Excellent history.
Excellent history, brilliant tour and everything.
The tour guide's hilarious as well.
Yeah,
Like, you should be a stand-up
funny.
comedian.
That second tunnel that I recorded, I did nearly tear up when I came out. I had to step aside because I was like, this is too overwhelming, because it just started being so long. So all the other ones were really short.
Yeah, and he gave no warning for it, did he?
No, he was like, I don't know how long that is, blah, blah, blah. And then it just kept going and going around the corner. So I was like, and then when you've got people in front of you and behind you, there's just no way out.
Some people are just so chill about it.
Yeah, like there's people doing photos, and I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, please just fucking go, please go.
And I just got really hot and sweaty.
Yeah,
it's so humid here. And now I feel genuinely embarrassed about like how. Like, I got out and got one of this Irish guy looked at me like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. I was like, I know I'm wet.
I didn't know that.
We're back. And I have just given myself another haircut. I think it looks alright, but who cares what anyone else thinks, right? Trying to get to 7-Eleven, which is there. We've got all of this to contend with, so wish us luck. Come on, Mars. Don't worry about it. Right, now we've got the right side to contend with. Oh yes, we've got human shield. We made it. We're going to the roof. All right. So, we're gonna, well, I think we've watched back a bit of the footage from our day today, and we didn't give too much of an explanation into what the tunnels were and why they exist. So, a bit of a brief explanation, and as far as my knowledge goes, but so the tunnels are called the Ho Chi tunnels, and they are about an hour and a half outside of Ho Chi Minh City. So they were initially dug during there was like a revolutionary war between the Vietnamese and the French when Vietnam was fighting for independence. So there was a bit of a civil war there, and they were built initially then. Several years passed by, and the North versus South Vietnam, communism versus America war began, and that's when they really expanded. So the tunnels, you've probably seen it on the movies, but the tunnels were essentially what the Vietnamese used to run and hide. They had families living down there, hospitals, weapon factories, all sorts of things.
We've done like 3 layers in it.
Yeah, so they had 3 layers. The first layer, which was essentially for the fighters, where they'd use it to run. They were only about a metre and a half deep, to run away from the Vietnamese, from the American army, and hide and just pop out and just flank them and hit the American army from all sides in the jungle. The second layer, which was about 2 or 3 meters deep, wasn't it? And that was used for, there were like sleeping quarters and more for, and then the third layer, which was really deep, and they were most protected from B-4 bombers. And that's the layer. What did that have in it?
That had like families. They built a well so they could drink.
Completely self-sufficient.
And stuff.
And all this network of tunnels, they had air ventilation going up to the surface, which was hidden under tree roots and things, so they're completely unsuspected. And yeah, it's just crazy to see, really.
I can't believe a lot of them lived down there or spent hours and hours
years
down there. But we spent minutes in those tunnels, and I was already feeling absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, it was. If you're claustrophobic, it's definitely not a trip for you. It was terrifying, wasn't it?
They got so small. Obviously not the ones they let us go in, but they had to crawl through just on their bodies.
Yeah. So like
front.
some of the entrances, you have to go in head first, and they're literally like just enough space for you
A4
to
paper.
crawl. So the entrances are the size of an A4 sheet of paper, which you saw us go in. You have to put your arms above your head like that. But yeah, so you got a bit stressed out in there.
Yeah.
I felt all right, but actually watching it back, I definitely wasn't, because all that sweat that I produced, it was hot
blurry.
for one, but it wasn't much hotter than like the surface. Obviously we were working a bit trying to get through the tunnels, but I was just sweating, and I think I was just stressing out because I'm not very small spaces.
But the Americans tried to fight, because they obviously knew the tunnels were there, so they tried to find them, tried to go down.
Yeah, so
and
they had like
they had so much stuff against them.
They had a
didn't
volunteer corps, the Americans did, called the Tunnel Rats, who were essentially tunnel raiders. So they'd crawl in with a knife or a bayonet and a pistol, and just go in on their own and try and take them out. But as soon as they left the tunnel, so that maybe they got 1 or 2 kills down there as a single person, but as soon as they left the tunnel, the Vietnamese just moved straight back in. So it was like the rest of the war, it was a completely pointless operation. But yeah, it was super interesting. We both really enjoyed the trip. Maybe the footage didn't show that too much, but
No, it was really, really good. But obviously once you go down, it gets so dark down there, there's only so much you can really film.
yeah. But it was cool. So anyone visiting Ho Chi Minh,
It was a recommended day trip there. It was quite fun.
It was sick.
And with our tour guide, because he was hilarious.
Yeah, and they do have a shooting range there. But the tour guide, I was well up for it, obviously. But the tour guide kind of dissuaded the whole group against it, and we didn't want to be like I didn't personally want to be the only person that was like, yeah, I'll buy 10 bullets for $20, and then everyone has to wait for an hour whilst I shoot an AK-47.
To be fair, we wouldn't have got back till really late. If all of us wanted to do it in the group, which I think a lot of people would have done, they wouldn't have got back till ages.
So didn't manage to do that, but we'll get a shooting range in on this in Vietnam. So yeah, hope that explains things a little better for you all. So Martha, bless her, has had this coat for years by the sounds of it.
Dad bought it me for, as Emma will know, the what's it called?
Duke of Edinburgh.
Duke of Edinburgh. And I've just found, for Emma, 3 toffee crisp wrappers in one pocket.
But the funny thing is I was like, right, I need to buy like a little pack and mac to take travelling with me, because I didn't want to take a big coat.
A couple of days before a week before we left.
Yeah, it was like Christmas. So I bought a coat, and turns out they're exactly the same.
Again.
Just different colours.
I know, mine's like 9 years old. 8 years old, yeah.
So once again, we are matching. Same trainers, same coats, same personalities.
It's all merging into one. It's raining. It's the first time we've experienced rain.
Yeah.
Tonight we're going to go to a burger spot, because although Ollie is better, I don't think he's street food better.
I ain't street food better.
No. So we're going to go for something kind of Western vibes.
Go for a burger.
It's very nice though.
No, it does. Burger review. Out of 10. 10. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Fancy something sweet now though.
Maybe an ice cream.
Maybe. Dinner completio. Now we are heading for the pub street type thing.
Yeah, it seems to be like everywhere here, isn't it? Like all the big cities, even Cambodia.
Have like a big pub street,
Yeah.
so we'll see you there.
Settle for a quick beer. And your tiny chest.
2 beers with some complimentary peanuts, £1.24. Winning. These mysterious men keep appearing out of what I have dubbed the Nos Valley. mysterious balloons keep appearing.
You get a little size here,
Who knows what the balloons hold?
Oxygen, extra oxygen.
It's so smoky here. We can't breathe.
Old propaganda.
We're gonna get one for our future house, aren't we? Yeah. Or two. Got like a lot of them. Look pretty coat.
Oh.
Goodbye, room.
Time to move again.
Goodbye, Ho Chi Minh.
Hello. Moini.
Moini. Oh, are you going to cut the vlog here, Martha?
Potentially, but I do want to show you in the bus.
Yeah, but we're going to do that on the next vlog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have to cut that out now, so otherwise it's going to ruin the surprise.
It's okay. Well, thanks for watching as always. We love you all very much. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
Oh, God, like, stop. Oh, God, just subscribe.
Let's go and check out.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, everyone. We've absolutely loved Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah,
Really.
it's been so good.
Yeah. So